So on today's practice, we're going to do the Duan Jin, the 8 brocades or the 8 silk brocades. And these are 8 exercises for each of the meridian lines of the body. Let's start just by coming into our Wuji stance. So we'll press down through our toes. You might even like to lift the toes, place them back down. And just feel that sense of heaviness, deep rootedness into the ground. Arms are out by the side of the body, fingers slightly apart, thumbs turned in. Let your shoulders be open, your chest, solar plexus rising. And you might tuck the tailbone under just a little. Pelvic bone rotates back so you can feel that spine long. Chin tucks in a little, the neck is long, the crown of the head is lifting up. Right on the top of your head is our Bao Hui point. Feel that rising up, just like a string is drawing the spine up. Weight is in the heels, head is stacked over the shoulders, over the hips. Just take a moment to be here in this practice today. Not rushing off where we'd like to be, where our monkey mind tells us we want to be. Allow ourselves to be here. The first form in Duan Jin, usually called heavenly lift or something similar thing. Interlace the fingers. And we're going to inhale to take the hands up to the heart and then turn the palms. We keep pressing up, looking up. At the top of the breath, pause and draw the eyes forward. Then sighing out. Hands come wide and heavy, palms turn down. Empty out the lungs. When the next breath comes, lift up again. Pause the breath, eyes forward, and sigh out. So see if you can find your own pattern of breath. Doesn't have to be the same as mine. And we lift when our breath comes in. We pause at the top of the breath. And then we sigh out, letting go. Whatever is busy in our mind. You might pause at the bottom of the breath, just waiting for the next breath to come. This form is for our triple warmer, our San Jiao. This is part of our body that regulates our internal temperature from head to heart to all through the body. Keeps our body temperature even, protecting us from external conditions, from excessive heat or cold. No matter what temperature it is, our body's internal temperature only changes by a few degrees. And this is just our body regulating itself, protecting itself from danger. So just bring the awareness into the breath, to the movement, to the pause in between the breath. All right, let's just clear the energy in between each form. We draw in and we store that energy in the body. Second form is usually the archer, or the archer shoots the buzzer. We start just by stepping out. Let's start to step to the left-hand side. So just a little wider than hip width. We're in our horse stance. We take a breath in. And then we sigh out to drop the tailbone down, extend the arm across the chest in an archer. And then we lift back up, look towards that hand, shift our weight back to the center. We step back and sigh out. Inhale, step out to the right this time. Cross the hands at the heart, sigh out, open the boat. Inhale to lift back up, shift your weight back, lift the heel, step back and sigh out. So just keep going side to side. Trust your body's intuition to show you where you need to be. Inhale to press up, step back, sigh out. Inhale to step out, cross the hands, sighing out, sinking down. Feel that weight in the back of the body. Take a break whenever you need to. Doesn't matter how far you come down, just have that weight in the back of the body. We'll do one more each side. And we'll just clear the energy in the body. Letting go. Our third form is for our earth element, our stomach and spleen meridians, usually called pushing sky and earth. We draw the hands towards each other and then press the hands, one up, one down. So you're pressing energy in both directions, sigh out. Inhale to draw the palms back in the center line of the body. And we exhale to turn the palms, switch sides, press up, press down. Inhale back and exhale. And just notice if you can feel this even sense of lifting the sky, pushing the earth. So we're pressing in both directions, extending out, but also keeping stable. All of health, all of harmony, all of wellness is about this balance between the two. All right, this time we're going to take a breath in and take our arms wide. And then sigh out. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to switch. And then we go wide again. And sigh out. So see if you can keep your attention on the center line, even as your arms go wide into the periphery of your eyes. So we keep our balance, we keep our center. Moving with the breath. We inhale to draw energy in. We sigh out to make space. Our spleen is where we store our intention, our determination, our courage, And when our stomach and spleen are out of balance, we might feel worried or have obsessive thoughts, thoughts we can't seem to shake that go around and around our mind. Let's draw the energy in. And this time we'll just bring your hands down to the dantian. Let's clear the energy in the body. Fourth form today is usually called the wise owl, or the wise owl looks backwards. We start with our fingers turned in towards each other, palms face down, elbows out to the sides. Take a breath in. As we sigh out, we're going to turn our hands out and just take our chin to the shoulder, gently looking behind. Inhale back to the center, turn the palms back in, and exhale other way. So feel your shoulders turn in as you draw the fingers in, and then open the shoulders. Shoulder blades turn in towards each other at the back as we look to the side. Letting go. This is a metal element form. When our metal element is out of balance, we feel sadness and grief. Maybe holding on to something in our lives that has already left us. Being a person, a job, an activity. When we bring our metal element into balance, we have appreciation for this moment, for now. Whatever it might be nature, it might be a pet dog, it might be a bird singing in the trees outside. Anytime we notice some small thing that brings a little lightness into our day. Let's do clearing of the energy of the body. And let it go. Just give yourself a moment in stillness. Just might tell yourself this is my destination. Instead of always busy and doing and rushing about, just allow ourselves to be still. Can it be enough just to stand? If your mind still feels busy, you might ask yourself, is this moment worthy of my attention? All right, our fifth form is swinging the head and wagging the tail. We step out again to our horse stance. So let's take our left foot wide, knees slightly bent, tailbone tucked under, weight just in the back of the body, feel it in your heels. We're going to bring our hands to our hips, straighten the right leg, look back towards that right foot, take a breath in, roll the shoulder back, and then we sigh out. Nose comes down towards the knee. Take the head all the way across. And as we inhale, we come back up, looking towards the left foot. Sigh out to straighten up. Inhale, look back to the left foot. Roll down again, nose to the knee. Sigh it out. And as our next breath comes, we straighten up again. Roll that shoulder back. And straighten up, let go. So just keep moving from side to side. This is a wood element form. So just notice that sense of movement through hips, through shoulders, through our gallbladder meridian. Gallbladder is our decision maker. We're holding on to too many frustrations, too many angers. We're probably not going to make very good decisions. So you might notice what comes out as you practice. Let the head be heavy as you swing across. Take a break whenever you need to. And we'll step out, leg back in. Lift the hands out, just clearing energy in the body. Bring the palms back down to the dantian. So our next form is for the water element. It's a deep back bend. And don't worry about going too far if you feel any sense of instability here. We'll inhale to take the hands up, leaning back, looking up, and then sighing out to bring the palms down in front of the face. At the level of the heart, turn the palms up, take a breath in, and then we sigh out and just trace the hands down the back of the legs. Just let the head be heavy. We're going to inhale to take the arms around the ears, lifting up, reaching forward, press through the feet. Big breath in all the way up. And sigh out. Pause the breath, turn the palms up. Inhale behind the body. Exhale, letting go. Just find your own rhythm here. Arms come around the ear, press through the feet, lift up, big long breath in. And letting go. If you start to feel busy here, take a break at any time. We trace our bladder meridian all the way down the back of the body. It crisscrosses around where the tailbone is. When our water element is out of balance, we might be stuck in fear and anxiety, struggle to move, to get any kind of flow or change going. When we bring our water element into balance, we have willpower, we feel creative. We start to be able to move again. Just above the kidneys at the back of our body is our adrenals, and this is the home of our stress hormones. So when we feel anxious, when our mind is too busy, it's generally because these things, cortisol, adrenaline, are running through our body all the time, not helping us do anything at all, just keeping our body in a permanent state of being jittery, aroused, stressed, tense. So you might just take a moment to notice what it feels like to invite this sense of ease and flow back into this part of the body. Just let your head be heavy. Nothing to do, nowhere else to be. Next time your palms come down, just take them all the way down to the dantian. Let the shoulders be heavy. When you're ready, just clear the energy, just settle. Next form you'll know from the Shavasha sequence, quite similar. It's the punching with a focused gaze. So come back out, feet are horse stance again, weights in the back of the body. You might sink the tailbone down a little bit, draw the elbows into the side of the body, feet are heavy and pressing down. And you might like to just curl the fingers in. Right in the middle of our palm is our Laogun point on our pericardium meridian, a kind of calming for the heart. So just curl your longest finger in, and the point it touches is your Laogun point. So you might curl the fingers over the thumb. Take a breath in, and when you're ready, just push out, sigh out, empty out. Turn the thumb down, roll all the way over, roll the fingers over. We inhale, and then we switch sides. Key thing here is pushing energy out in a calm way on our out breath, and then drawing energy in, preparing for the movement. Sometimes called punching with an angry gaze, but I prefer punching with a focused gaze. So just bring your attention to your breath, to your feet, solid foundation. You should feel as you press out that you're just warding off any kind of toxic energy that's coming in towards you. Might be a place of noise, it might be a person that we struggle with. Whatever it is, we just protect our own energy so we're not reactive, we're not responsive. You learn to move with calm and ease. Let's step back in. We'll clear the energy. And let it go. Let's take a moment to connect with this feeling of aliveness, of energy flowing throughout the body. You might press through your toes. Feel in the tips of your fingers. Everything moving, everything fluid. Eighth form is very, very simple. We simply lift our heels off the ground, press through the ball of the feet, and then drop the heels down. And you might like to take your time with this one. Just take a breath. I like to just drop down onto the heel. Feel that sense of jarring, that sense of just settling any loose energy in the body. You might come up just a little off the ground, or you might come right up onto the toes. So just allow that drop into the heel. And this one I love, it's usually called, I love the name of this, it's usually called the cure for the 100 illnesses. And who knows what those 100 illnesses are in ancient China, but I think it pretty much means at the end of these forms, you just settle all that loose energy in the body. Allow the chi to flow, allow the body's natural healing capacity to bring you back to center, back to this feeling of well-being. Let's just do one more time. Now we'll just shake out arms, shake out legs. And let's just allow the arms to swing side to side. Keep your hips, your knees, your toes facing forward. Just allow your spine to twist. And we'll just let the arms be heavy by the side of the body. We're going to close the practice just like we did at the start, except this time lift the arms light as a feather and sink down heavy. Lifting up, letting go. One more time. Let's bring our palms together, create last little bit of heat. And if you feel like it, you might like to bring the hands up to the face, form a small intention for the day ahead. It might just be get out in the sun, it might be to make a beautiful meal. Whatever intention you'd like to focus on, something small, something achievable. And let's draw our palms together. You might just like to have gratitude for the ancient wisdom of Qigong practice. And of course, just acknowledge shared energy of coming to the mat and practicing with each other.